Look, there was a point in time when I, like many others, believed that the Super Manga was actually better than the anime. It condensed down the story of Battle of Gods, making a way more brisk recap than what the anime did. It skipped over Resurrection F, which, to be honest, is still the best thing it's ever done. The Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament brought back Super Saiyan God, the best form in the series. Don't quote me on that. And had a fight against Hit that was at least on par with what the anime told about it. It also made the Future Trunks arc pretty enjoyable instead of the absolute, complete, shit-stained dumpster fire that the anime had. But a lot of these positives are likely due to the manga releasing its arcs after the anime released them. Toyotaro and the rest of the staff have time to change what the anime did wrong, except the Tournament of Power, which is somehow just, like, way worse than the anime, and no character has any time to develop at all, and it's only 9 chapters long, so it's somehow the exact opposite of the problem that the anime had. But whatever. But how, you ask, how is the Moro arc?
That's a question.
So let me just preface by saying I don't hate everything in the Moro arc. I just hate most of it. Like, it's cool to see the other Z fighters actually contributing to the conflict, which is so rare these days that I just geek whenever one of them does anything. Yamcha and Krillin fighting the henchmen, pretty cool. Mira's training Goku to harness UI better, I like it. Whis being a jackass just because he can be, that's the best part of the arc, I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I don't like, though? Copy-pasting stuff from older, better arcs so very blatantly that it's hard to not draw comparison to them. You don't believe me? That's fine. Let's take a look, right? So the main villain can steal powers and has regeneration, like 4 other villains in the series, but most notably Cell, right? Keep Cell in your mind, because we'll get back to him. The main villain travels to planet Namek in search of the Dragon Balls, kills everyone, and then uses the Dragon Balls to restore himself back to his prime. So kinda like Frieza, and also like Demon King Piccolo, right? Okay. The main villain gets sealed away by the magic of the Grand Supreme Kai many, many years ago. Kinda like a certain other villain who could use magic, but I can't really think of his name right now. I can't think of it. The main villain gets fed a senzu bean, gets full of themselves, gets bodied, and then inflates like a balloon, threatening to blow up the planet, just like Cell does. Now, granted, Moro fuses with the Earth after inflating, but I mean, are you going to tell me the comparison's not there? Toyotaro clearly loves the Cell arc. Now, let me say that just because the arc draws inspiration from other arcs doesn't inherently make it bad. Tons of manga and tons of anime borrow from previous moments in their own series or from other series. It's just, the frequency of moments that are nearly a 1-to-1 ratio is pretty staggering. And even besides that, there are some pretty blatant moments where characters just get wasted or act like they shouldn't. Goku, for example, has no reason to give Moro a senzu bean. Now sure, he does it because he wants to try and convince Moro to go to jail quietly so he doesn't die. But it doesn't make any sense why he does that when he knows Moro is kind of just a monster who eats planets without regard for the life of them. He could convince him to go to jail without giving him the senzu bean. He doesn't have to give him the chance to fight back. Giving him the chance to fight back is like the entire reason that the rest of the chapter happens, because he gives him the chance. Now, the next thing I'll say, it kind of doesn't happen in the anime. No, it doesn't happen in the manga. It does happen in the anime. But I still feel like it's worth to mention. A huge part of the end of the Resurrection F arc is that Goku sometimes should just kill the bad guy. Sometimes he should just do it. Goku deciding to let Frieza live ultimately results in the planet blowing up. Now, something Whis has to undo is the planet blowing up, and he does this to teach Goku the lesson that sometimes a man just kinda needs to die. Sometimes they just need to get got, okay? Boo does the same shit Moro does. He kills everyone on the planet. I guess he doesn't eat them, but whatever. And the only difference is that Kid Buu couldn't talk to Goku. Sure, Moro can talk, but like, you really think he's gonna stop being evil? You think he's gonna stop? No! Goku, come on, my guy. Now, Vegeta.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I mean, just where do I begin? Now, yeah, okay, sure. Vegeta never was gonna beat Moro. That just wasn't gonna happen. But I mean, good lord. He's hardly even in the arc. After Moro just destroys Goku and Vegeta on Namek, he goes and fucks off to Yardrat for like 7 chapters, where he learns how to do this spirit fission thing that can remove all foreign souls from Moro's body. And it works. And it's cool. But see, the problem is that happens for 1 chapter. Because you see, at the end of the chapter where Vegeta squares up to Moro, Moro steers back all of his original power out of 7-3 at the lookout and just beats Vegeta up again. Now, a couple things here, right? For starters, why didn't Moro just take his power back earlier? Why run the risk of losing? I mean, I get it. I get it. You're the bad guy. You're confident. You're full of yourself. Blah, 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 blah. Why run the risk of losing? Why even attempt it? You lost before. Could do it. It could happen again. Why run the risk? Secondly, Vegeta learns instant transmission, but only uses it 2 times before getting to Goku's location perfectly, and then says he'll never do it again, or never be able to do it again, because of his pride, and he didn't actually train for it, and blah, 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 blah. The pride thing, I get. For Vegeta, I get it. I understand. But learning how to do it instantly, in any capacity, when it took Goku months to do it?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Now, I'll give you, I'm honestly pretty confident Vegeta is going to defuse Moro from the Earth so that Goku can kill him, which is at least something. But man, I'm so tired of seeing Vegeta jobber so lightning fast like he always does. Like, I'm just so sick of it. And another thing specific to Chapter 65, is that while Moro getting the powers of Mirrors is actually pretty cool in hindsight, seeing as it was like set up a few chapters in advance, Goku is just the worst. Now keep in mind, I like Goku, right? Like, I don't hate him, he's cool. But my man gets in Moro's face, kneels down, and goes, "Do you even lift? Do you even train, bro?" And then continues on by saying Moro is the toughest person he's ever fought. My guy. Beerus, Broly, and Jiren all started crying, bro. They all started weeping. He never even beats Beerus or Broly. He cop-out draws to Beerus, and Broly just beats his ass. It's like, how many times can Goku endanger the universe and ignore all of his allies telling him to get the job done before he is the problem, before he is seen as the problem, and that something needs to be done about Goku? Like, Toyotaro, bro, I know that you were given the reins by Toriyama, but you're kind of writing a fan manga. It kind of has that vibe to me. I didn't like really super mean to go on a Moro hate train, because the Moro arc was honestly pretty cool in the beginning, because Moro was like different, he had magic, he was like, woo! And Boo contributed in like a real fight, like he did something. But it just becomes this weird, like, think of like a best album, like a best hits album from an artist you like, but it's none of your favorite songs. Like, it's just weird. It's weird songs that people don't really like. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling right now. And this next part is super personal, but I'm really sick of the immortal regenerating villain that can steal our hero's moves and has no weakness. Like Boo, Cell, Baby, Goku Black, Zamasu, Moro. I think the arc, honestly, could have been a bit better if it stuck with the more unique route it started with. Like maybe a Mafuba win, or like they have to learn magic to fucking hoo-ha him or something. Or honestly, if you want to keep the route you're going, have Vegeta win with a Spirit Fission, okay? Have that happen. Instead of Goku just punching him hard enough, like fucking the solution always seems to be. I know this is a shonen, and I know this is Dragon Ball, and that's a lot to ask, but I mean, a man can dream, right? Like, I can have my hopes. Ha ha hey, thanks for sticking to the end if you did. I made this video because, like, the Dragon Ball Super manga has been kind of fucking getting under my skin for 2 years now, and Moro's arc especially has been getting under my skin, and I really just needed to explain why in a condensed way Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, that kind of crap. Have an excellent day, and bye-bye.